Ooh, we got fortune cookies. We are in fortune cookie paradise. We have fortune cookies. Hey, it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. It is not 5 a.m., but it is a Saturday. It is a holiday weekend. And we've been gone for a couple days here. A lot of things going on, new jobs, switching things around, but I wanted to make sure I put out I have lots of content. I filled my calendar thing, but I just never did the show, which is a shame. So I want to make sure we're getting back on track and not let loose just because it's a holiday weekend, because there's too much to talk about. So what am I talking about today? Because it's timely. I want to talk about managers encouraging vacation because people work so hard and they say it's like a benefit. So I'm being nice to you because I'm encouraging you to take vacation. We're going to talk about that because there's a lot of things going on packaged in that conversation. One, it's not part of the agile mindset where we want to have sustainable work pace. Two, it's already a benefit of your employees. So are you really being nice to your employees because you're giving them permission to take a vacation, which is part of their employment package? Let's think about that for a second. So we're gonna dive into that during this episode. And we're going to do fortune cookies. So I did go get some more fortune cookies. So we're going to do our Fortune Cookie Friday on a Fortune Cookie Saturday instead. So we're going to do that today. Okay. This is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. So you can bring value to your customer, not work crazy hours, get home to family and friends, have fun in the office, and have fun at work. So with that, a lot of the mission is in this statement and what I've seen over, because it's summertime. Now everybody's like, encouraging everybody to take vacation. We're going to draw this out too. So, managers, people, business create all these deadlines, right? And teams work their butts off to make these deadlines. They work their tails off with weekends, with late nights, which is totally wrong in the agile mindset. But you're like, well, we got to do it. We got to produce this because that's our deadline. We got to do it. Okay, fine. But then managers encourage everyone after they work their tails off, burn out, whatever, they're burnout. They know they're burnout and they did it, to take time off, take vacation, go take a break, right? Are they really giving the people anything more than what they deserve? Because what is really preventing the people from taking a break? Why, or taking a vacation? Why you have a deadline? Really, there isn't really nothing technically in your employment, right? Because that is yours. You can take your vacation anytime you want. Now, if your employer denies you taking vacation, that's another story. Question is why, right? That's another thing we're going to go. But our managers who have their teams work, or the teams that work really hard, and then the manager says, you should take vacation, relax, and everything like that. Does that really help the organization? And I'm going to talk a little bit why it does not help the organization. It does not help the people, doesn't help the manager, doesn't help the organization, doesn't help the customer, doesn't help anybody with that philosophy. Okay, so let's think about it. I'm going to draw a little line, a curved line. So we got a new project coming out, and our teams really work their and this is like effort, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Effort on the top. Effort. Right? So they start off a new project, and this green magic marker is really not good. So I have a blue one. Let's use the blue one. Sorry, Jerry. I got two dogs sitting next to me. We'll talk about the dogs in a second. I got a story to tell about the dogs. So I'm up here, right? And this is your effort. Right? So the effort, they're working hard, and they deliver, right? Then the boss says, all right, take some vacation. Then they're down here, right? Because everyone's taking off. Half the team's on vacation. Half team vacation. Right? Then the only people that are left are the ones having to work really hard, right? So there's a couple people left that are going way above their capability. Now the people that are left are getting burnt out. So you burnt everyone out here. This is burnout. People holding the fort, right? People holding the fort. They're going to get burnt out. Now, when these people come back in, you're not going to be at that level, right? you're going to be producing here, right? And then it's going to come down again. Here's what's going on. Here's what's bad. They're producing expectations up here. Like, we got to keep that expectation. We worked our tail off, burned our tail off. We did 100 points a sprint, right, of work. Well, we're kind of burnt out, so maybe we're down here maybe. Now we're down to 50 points, right? But the manager says, well, you should do 100 points, right? What's going to happen is all these people are going to drop. They're going to lose. You're going to lose effort. They're going to be burnt out. The team's not there. When we do this whole vacation thing, which is great, I'm totally for vacation. I love vacations. I love taking off. I think it should be done at a sustainable pace where people take vacation throughout the year and not all at once, not where the whole darn company takes vacation, unless that's the way the company is. And maybe certain seasons like ski season doesn't make sense to take a vacation during skiing season, but in the summer it does because there's no one skiing. However, you can do other opportunities, but I digress. So we're down to 50. So now there's pressure. Oh, we have another project. We need to be back up to 100 again. This is not a sustainable pace. This is not good. People are going to leave the company. These people are going to leave your team. They're not going to produce as good work. Also think about it this way, right? When we do Scrum, we look at it from a diverse perspective to come up with solutions. How do we want to solve a problem? If half the team is missing, are you going to come up with as good of solutions as you potentially could, right? Probably not. So by having this weird, let's all work our tails off, then let's all take off vacation, except for the couple people remaining, to hold the fort who are getting burnt out, right? I don't know who's remaining to hold the fort. Is it your really good people? Is it your mediocre people? Mediocre people aren't going to like that very much. And the good people are going to get burnt out, want to go take another job because, they worked their tail off. They don't want to be there while everybody else is on vacation. The bosses are out and all that kind of stuff. So you have to be careful on this endless up and down of let's work our tails off. Let's all take vacation. And reality, and like I said, reality in the beginning, vacation is a part of the employment package. If you're a manager and you're like, oh, I'm such a good manager because I allowed everybody to take vacation, that's part of the employment. It was part of the agreement. That is not you being a nice person, okay? And some managers might take that, what do you mean? I allow them to take vacation. No, it's part of their employment package. They can take vacation as long as it's like everyone, the whole idea is that everyone doesn't take vacation at the same time because otherwise there's no one to support any issues or questions for the customers. That's the really only guideline when it comes to taking vacations. You want to make sure someone's there to keep the lights on, holding the fort, right? That's about it. Other than that, you can't really stop anyone from taking vacation. If you do, they're all going to quit one way or another. So you're not really giving a benefit. You got to think about that. The agile mindset's there. The agile mindset gives you a lot of stuff like continuous, sustainable work pace, right? Not crazy. So I just wanted to share that with you. It is the holiday season. Everybody busts their tail, gets stuff before holidays get in, cut code, make sure it's there, working their tail off, and then take vacation. You're not going to get any more. You're not going to get any more product value to the customer because half your teams are on vacation. Think about it. Think about what I said here. You work that unsustainable pace any cycle, you're never going to make up that time ever. And people don't get it. Oh, we'll take a break off. Well, now you're not producing nothing. So you spend all that time producing 100 point velocity points of value, right, in that sprint. And the next sprint is gone. Okay. So, and maybe the next sprint you do 50. So your average is really 75. You never really were at 100. You can't sustain that 100 pace. So why not work at 75? Why not spread it out? Why not pace it out? Something to think about with the holidays coming up, vacations, everybody on vacations. Why are you working that way? Good question. You're not really doing anybody a favor by giving them vacation because you just burnt the hell out of them. Something to think about. All right. Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay. Well, it's not Fortune for everybody. Fortune Cookie Saturday. Yay. Hey, got Fortune Cookie. Now for the story about the Fortune Cookies. So, you know how somebody over here who's laying up next to me, probably snoring, ate all my fortune cookies. I got to put them in a spot where she can't get them anymore. So Betty, dog the beagle, ate all my whole bag of fortune cookies. There's a picture on LinkedIn and Instagram of dog with wrappers everywhere on the floor next to my computer tables. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. And she's awake. So I go get the bag, right? So I put the bag over there. I was doing some meetings. Went on my lunch break, got the bag. That's great. It's only $2 for a whole bag of fortune cookies. So this is awesome. Love these props. $2 for a whole bag of these. She hops up on the couch next to me. She turns her head, looks right at the bag and says, "Ooh, fortune cookies, my favorite." I'm like, "No." So we have to work on that. Her eyes are open. She knows I got a fortune cookie here. Oh, she smells it. She's like, "Oh, what's that?" She's like, "Oh, fortune cookie." Anyway, okay, we're on digression. Fortune cookie Saturday, what we do is we open a fortune cookie, and the Agile accountants have put a message in here, which we apply to what we're doing on the show, whether it be Agile, Scrum, or the topic of the show. Who knows? Because I do not know what's in this fortune cookie. But we figure out how to apply the Agile mindset to this cookie. So I'm going to open this cookie. Here we go. And of course, her eyes are staring at the cookie. You can't have the cookie. She's like, "Why can't I?" All right. Here we go. Here's the fortune. Make 2 grins grow where there was only a grouch before. There you go. So make 2 grins grow where there was only a grouch before. So that's how we're going to do that one, right? What do you want? Steal my cookie. All right. Make 2 grins grow where there was only 1 grouch before. Let's apply that to our talk today. The way to do this. So the grins, the grouch was working your ass off, working late hours, get stuff done, work on weekends, pushing things through, things not working, all that stuff. If we had a sustainable pace where we worked in integrated systems and did all that stuff, one, we would never need to be there because we would have pretty much a bulk of it. Maybe there'd be only a little bit of time, maybe a half day extra for the release just to make sure stuff works because you always want to be there. You can't not do it, but you shouldn't spend all weekend and months getting everything together. And then when people go on vacation, right, and there's a couple of people holding the fort, the people holding the fort are grouchy. I don't know if I'd want them in front of the customer, to be honest with you, because they're burnt out just as much as all the other people take vacation, but they're stuck there holding the fort, interfacing with the customer, don't think. So to make 2 grins grow where there was only a grouch before, the sustainable pace, right? You are more happy with the sustainable pace in doing that than you are with the ups and downs of work. It's just not going to work. You're going to be grouchy and you're grinning because you're taking vacation, but you're just going to be grouchy again, right? So the idea of the sustainable pace. So make 2 grins grow where there was only a grouch before. So they're going to complain. Work hard, I'm the only one left. Work hard, I'm the only one left. So you're going to constant grouch throughout your whole cycle. But if you have a sustainable pace where people can take vacations as they need them, take some time off, spread it out over the year rather than no one can take vacation for a bit of time, you're going to have more happy people. So with that, we're going to go with that. She's eyeing up these cookies. And that's what we have for today. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the show. And don't forget our podcast going out every day at 5 a.m. in the morning. Ring the bell once, twice, so that you get notification when we do go live, because sometimes we go different times. And I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day here in the States. May everybody have independence and happy scrumming. With that, take care, bye, and see you.